You know, those fucking disintegration memes. Kinda spoiled a couple of deaths for me. Hey, finally, what's up? And today I'm gonna do a review of the brand new 2018 Marvel's biggest blockbuster yet, Avengers 3, Infinity War. Finally, I can watch this movie. I have the proof, by the way. This is the ticket. This is the ticket. Alright, back to my script. Finally, I can watch this damn movie. So the story is incredibly simple. Thanos wants to collect all 6 of the Infinity Stones and put them on his gauntlet so that he can wipe out half the population of the entire universe so that less resources can be used up. Anyway, Avengers 3 has a hell of a big cast because it is the biggest and the grandest MCU movie so far. You know, I kind of feel bad for Jeremy Renner and Paul Rudd because they aren't in here. You know, not only are they losing a huge paycheck, but most importantly, they can't have fun with the other cast members. Anyway, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong, Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Karen Gillan, Pom Clementif, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, Benicio del Toro, Gwyneth Paltrow, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, Idris Elba, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Anthony Mackie, Chadwick Boseman, Denai Guerrero, Letitia Wright, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Mark Ruffalo, Samuel L. Jackson, William Hurt, and the big villain himself, Josh Brolin. So yeah, with all of these characters, I seriously don't know how did the Russo brothers or even Kevin Feige himself handle that. It must be a very long and frustrating process to write all the interactions and dialogues for each character. And there are characters who I wanted to shine a little bit more, but didn't get the chance to. But still, I mean, they still didn't screw this up that badly. It's still pretty solid. And indeed, still, there are messy scenes because there are just so many characters. But what I really enjoy about this movie is how tragic and devastating it is. It feels like the end of the world. Which indeed it is. Dude, this Thanos dude is gonna wipe out half the population. And that's why there is also not much comedy in this movie. But however, when there is comedy, it's still really funny. Especially that scene when Drax thought that he's invisible, but indeed he's not. That's not a spoiler, by the way. And this movie has loads of action sequences. Some of them are exciting, most of them are incredibly heavy and downtrodden, especially that fight at the end in Wakanda. Speaking of long battles at the end in Wakanda, wow, that is intense. It first builds up to such a cataclysmic and gut-wrenching climax, and then something small happened, and boom. Oh shit. It was just silence. The entire theater was quiet as we witnessed this inevitable massacre. But one of the bigger disappointments of the movie would be that I was expecting a meetup of the heroes, but it wasn't like a huge deal or anything. But also because of that, the movie jumps around from scene to scene because there are like 3-4 groups of characters in different places. And I gotta say, the movie executed that better than I've expected. And Josh Brolin is great at being Thanos, while the character himself is great also. He truly believes that what he's doing for the universe is the right thing. And that is what makes Thanos one of the best villains of the MCU. But still not as good as Loki, however. Man, Loki's amazing. And wow, there are a lot of heroic and grand moments in this movie that give me goosebumps. Especially on that Captain America first scene. Wow. Bear in mind that I'll also make a spoiler talk video on this movie, talking about all the deaths and other big events. But yes, overall, I'm still enjoying this movie a lot. Maybe not as entertaining as Guardians of the Galaxy, or as interesting as Doctor Strange, or as political as Civil War, or as colorful as Thor 3. it's still a very powerful, dark, depressing, and destructive Marvel movie that really keeps its viewers in shock. I'm saying that Avengers 3 Infinity War is mind-blowing, and I'm giving it a 9 to an 8 out of 10. So, have you have you watched Avengers Infinity War? From 1 to 10, how much would you rate it? Like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want more.